Hi everyone. So we have been building this amazing application in the front end. So you can see the full demo here that we have a e-commerce platform. We have the categories, we have the products, and we have hosted it in Netlify. And our backend is based on Java and Spring Boot. And you can check out all the APIs here. So previously we have built this categories homepage, and we can add a category. So this has been working fine. So today we'll go ahead, we'll add option to edit the categories, and also we will then go ahead and add option to add new product, edit products, something like that. We'll complete the admin panel. So if you have not watched the first video, you can watch it here, or I will give you the GitHub link in the description. You can just go ahead and you can run this app in your local machine, and you can follow along with me. You don't need to know the entire thing. If you know the basic Vue.js, you don't need to do it from scratch. We're just starting, and it will give and you can still follow along with me, and you can still learn. And if you really want to watch from the basics, then I recommend you to go to this video and you can watch it. And here I have covered how to make a Vue application from scratch and then make the project till now. So you can go ahead and watch it. Okay, so let's get started. So as you can see, our goal will be to make this page, so where you can see all the admin categories and we can edit. So we will make this page into our project. So this is our project till now, and we have run the project, and you can see the project till now. And now let's go ahead and try to create the edit page. But before that, I just want to explain the backend APIs. So we'll be working with this category controller and the product controller. So if you go and try to get all the categories, you will see the list of all the categories and the products which belong to the category. So as you can see, we have the category name electronics, and it has smartphones and it has some products. You can see the products here, some ASD, some dummy projects, and this Lenovo optical mouse. And then we have the second category, which is fashion man, and here you have a plain shirt and some other thing. There are some data which are dummy, because our project is public, so anyone can add a new product and they can give some dummy name and description. So we can just clean the dummy things later. So for now it's okay. So you can see that we have the categories and we have the products, and we have the third category here, which is smartphones, and it has some products, so and so like that. So first what we will do is we'll call this API and store all the categories and the products into an object in our project, and from there we will display. So once we have the data, then we can easily go ahead and create and add. We can go ahead and we can show all this data and we can then also show the products also like that, and we can give option to edit the product and to update, to create a new product, something like that. So let's go ahead and download all the products and categories. So we'll do it in the app.vue. So as you can see, we have a router view. So what we'll do is we'll declare a data, and here we will return the base URL, which will be this URL. You can copy it here and you can paste it here, and then we will declare products array, which will be empty array initially, and then we will declare categories, which will also be a empty array initially, and then we will declare a method so we'll make something like async fetch data, and we will do await Axios dot get, and we will pass the base URL here, and with that we will also pass category. So it will be the base URL plus category, as you can see here. We'll call this API to get all the products and store it into our categories variable, and you have to pass a slash at the end, and then we'll get the result. And you can set that this dot categories equal to res dot data, and if you get any error, we'll catch it. We'll just print the error. That's it. There won't be comma here. We have to call this method in the mounted section. So when the page loads, we will call this method, and we'll call this dot fetch data. So when the page loads, we will call this method and get all the data, and we have to also import Axios here. Import Axios, from Axios. Who don't know what is Axios? Axios is a library, so you can easily call the get methods, the post methods easily using the Axios. So it's very handy library. You also have it in React, you also have it in Vue. So it's really easy to make the remote calls using Axios. I recommend you to try it. It's awesome. So first we got all the categories. So previously in the category, if you go to the category page, category component, we are calling the API like this. So what we'll do is we don't have to call this method again. We can just pass the categories from the app as a prop, and the categories view, it can receive the prop and it can display it. So we'll implement that. So what we can do is we can, in the app.view, in the router.view, we can do one thing. We can make some global prop. Like we can define router view, and we can define something like base URL, and we can pass our base URL, and we can pass categories, equal to categories. So now these two variable will be available for any of the views and components, because these are part of the router.view. It is a global thing. So I will show you by demonstrating. So now we have this. So previously we were calling like this the get categories, but now what we can do is we can just get these categories as a prop. And then you don't have to call this mounted method, and your code will still work. We have to give a comma, and we don't have to declare it here, and we can remove these categories and these categories. And we don't need also the Axios anymore. And let's see, and you can see we still have the categories, because these categories, the data was now called from in the app, and we are passing this as a prop, and the category component can receive the prop, and it can still display all these categories here. So that is amazing, right? So we don't have to call the API again and again. We can just call it once in the app.view, and we can use it in all the places, like in the home page, also in the admin panel. We can use it everywhere, so which is really amazing. So like this, we can also call the products like we did for categories. We can do for products. So we can just copy this code, API call to get the products. Let's format it, and we can make it products, and this dot products will be products, and we can also pass the product as a prop to all the components. API call to get all this. Okay, so what we can do first, we can first make the admin page, and we can display the categories, like we can also display the products. So we can first make this page first. So let's make this page first. So you can make a like page. It would be called webinar view. Template and script. Export default. And now we can make 3 buttons here. Button primary and button large. And it will be admin products, and let's create a link in the router. Admin homepage, and path will be /admin. Name will be admin, and component will be admin, and it will import the admin from the Vue admin. If you're using some other editor, you have to import it yourself. So you can import admin from admin. This is a feature I like about IntelliJ. It can auto import everything what you need. But yeah, it's not a big deal. So now if you go to the admin page, we should see the button, and you can see the button here. And when you click the button, we should see this category page. So let's implement that now. Products, and we can give a router link here. Router link to name equal to, the name will be, let's see the name here, it will be that admin category. No, it will be the home page, right? So the only the category. So you can paste it as category, and you can close the router tag here. So first you have to close this one, and we have to move the button inside the router tag. It's not equal to, it's just colon. So now if you go here and if you just click here, we'll come to this category page. Amazing. So we'll create a button for, so it will be not products, it will be category. And similarly we'll create two button, admin products, and we just need products and categories, that's enough. So we can also create it. But we haven't yet made it, and let's give some padding. Style. Class button. Margin bottom. 20 pixel. So yeah, for now it's fine. We are going to category in both time. So now we can create our product page. So that will be something like this page. So we will first create a component of product like this. It will display the name, the description, and the price. So, and we will create a product homepage which will display all the components like this. So let's go ahead. So first we will create the product page. So like this, we have category. We'll create a directory. It will be product. And it will have one view. Product.view. And it will have a template, and we'll give a div class container, and we'll give a div class equal to row, and we'll give h4 our products. We'll display all the products here. Div class equal to row, and display all the products in productBox component. We'll create this component after this. So let's display this page first. So we'll create one more path. Admin product. Our name will be also admin product, and component will be so you have to import this product. So like category, we can import product. From views, product and product. And now we can go to the admin page and we can give it to the name to admin product. Okay, so please change the name to admin product. So now it's working, and we are getting some error for the products. So what is the API for products? Let's see. It's not products, just product. So just change it in the app.view. Let's make it product. And when you refresh the page, in the network tab, we can see that we have a category. You can preview it. We have like these categories, and that's how you can debug it. And we have product. You have like all these products here. So our product. So now we'll display the other products here. Like we have displayed the category, we will display the products. And let's make this as admin. If you go to the navbar, and here we can change it to, oh here, okay, admin. So now you can go to the admin page and category and product. So now you'll display the products here. So what we can do, like category box, we can also make a product box. So here we can make a component product box dot view. And okay, so let's make it a template. We can make it a card. Div class equal to card h100. We can also give width as 100. You can find it in the bootstrap how to do it. And then you can have some image first. So div class equal to, so it will be same, almost very same as the category box. So you can open the category box. Actually we can just copy almost the entire thing. So you can copy the image part from here. And it will be product.image URL, which will define now. We will have a card body like we have here. We'll have a card body here. So let's see the API for one product. So we have a name, image URL, price and description. We need to display all this. So first we can display the name. So it will be product dot name and product dot description, and we can display the price later. So here we will have something like a script, export default, and here we will have name equal to productBox. Although we don't need the name, but we can just give it if we need it later. productBox, and you can pass a prop as product. And that's it. We should be able to display the name and the description here. So we'll import this box. So this is like this box. We'll import this box in the home page of the products, and we can display all the products one by one. So what I can do is we can go to the product view, and we can first get all the products. So script and export default and props will be products. So that will come from the app.view, right? Because the products are here, so we'll get the prop here and it will come here. And in this row, we'll display the products one by one. So let's also import the product box and div before product of products, and the key will be product.id, and we can display product box. We are importing the product box from there, and we can pass the prop as product. That's it. So let's now see how it looks. We can see all the products like this. This looks very bad right now. We'll improve the UI. So let's make it small. And so we are not seeing the image here, but we are seeing some data here. So maybe let's go to the product box, and the image URL might be wrong. What is the image? Image URL will be all caps. So it will be image URL. So now let's see. Yeah, now we can see the images like this. You can see the data, but it looks very not good. So first we have to display this in a row. So what I can do is we can go to our product page, and here we have to apply some style. We can give like for the medium we can give 6, and for the large we can give 4, and for the small we can make it 12. By default, it's 12. and we can give some spacing, and we can give it deflex. Oh, it is not style, it will be class. Yeah, so now it is looking much better. So in the 3 you can see that there is 3, and in the small it will be 2 because we are giving medium as 6, so 6 6 12, and in the large it will be 4, so you can see 4 4 4 12, and if it is small you can just see only 1, so it will take 12 in the default screen. So this looks good. We can also make the width as also 100, then it will look better, I think. So now you can see that this is looking better. This one should also be aligned better, like we have it here. We have, if we have some extra description, we can just hide it like this. So what I can do is, in the product box, if we have some extra description, then we don't have to display the entire thing, but we can display the substring, and we can display just the first 65 character, or you can make it anything that you like. So now you see it's looking better, and we can give something like ... It should be after this. Yes. So now it looks better for sure, but the images are not looking that good. So what we can do is we can like category box. Let's see if there is any style, so you can copy the same style here also. Style scope. Now it's looking much better. So now we want to add a new product. So for that, let's see how it looks here. So you can go to edit page, you can see category, in a drop down, and you have the name, description, image URL, price. If you go back and add to a new product, you will have a category and name, description, image URL, and price. So we have to make these 2 pages. So you'll learn about the form handling from this tutorial now. So what we can do is we can first give option. We'll first create the add product page, and then we will create the edit product. Also you need to finish the edit category page, so we'll do it step by step. So first we will make a page like add new product. So here we can just make a now new page. Add product dot view template. So it will consist of a form, div class equal to container, and we can give div class equal to row for the heading, and we can give div class equal to column 12, so it will take the entire space, and we can give h4 add new product, and here you will create the from, and you can make it text center, let's add this page. Export default, that's it for now. So let's add this page in the router. Go to router.js, add this page, add product, path is equal to admin, admin product, new, name equal to add product, and component will be add product. It will import automatically. So here we will give option to add go to this add product page. So go to the product page, and here we will give the option to add the product. So after our product, so we can give option that outer link to name will be add product. So then it will just take this name, add product, and add product. So you can see this thing, but let's make it a bit beautiful. Let's make it a button. Button class button. And move that product to here, from here to inside the button. So now you can see a thing, it's a button, and we can give a style to it. Style will be float right. Maybe you can give it not here, but maybe in the router. So here we can do one thing. We can give it a div, class equal to column 12. It will occupy the entire thing, and it will take text at center, and we can move the h4 and the router link inside this div. So let's cut it and let's paste it here. And now we can see that our product is in the middle, and we can see our product is in the right. And if you click it, we can go to this page. And now we'll create the form. So you can create the form like div class equal to row, and then we can give it some, we can leave div class equal to column 3 in the right, and we can copy it 3, 6 and 3, and we will keep our form in the middle. So, and we will give 3, 3 in the left and right, so that our form is center aligned. So we can make it a form, and we can give div class equal to form group, and we can give a label, category, you can see it here. And now we'll give a select option here, so that you can see all these categories in a select option. So let's give it select, class equal to form control. What you can do is you can give an option, and you can iterate for category, in categories. So you have to import the categories from the app.vue, so you can easily import it by prop categories. And key will be category ID, and value will be it's a dynamic variable, so we can make it category dot ID, and then we can pass category dot category name, and it will be inside a double curly brace because it's a variable. So now you should be able to see the categories. Yeah, so you can see electronics, fashion, smartphones, and all these things. Awesome. And we can also now we'll make form groups. So like this, we can have div class equal to form group, and the label will be the name of the product that you will need to add. Name. So every product should be a part of the category, right? So we'll choose the category here. So now the name, and we can give say input type equal to text, class equal to form control. So like this. So we have name, so we'll have description, image URL and price. So now you can just copy it. I love to copy paste. So let's just copy it and paste it 3 times. An image, name, it will be description, and now you can make it a image URL, and you can give also price, and you can make it a number actually, or you can just make it text because it can also contain decimal. So I can make it a number just to have a validate. And you'll have a submit button to add a new product. Button type equal to button, class will be button primary, and it will have add product. Okay, so like this, and now we'll bind all the fields so that when someone writes some name, description, image URL, we can store this value that user input in a variable, and then we can call the Axios to save the data. So let's try it out. So we will make something like data, and it will have return, and it will have ID, first set it to null, then it will have category ID, it will also be null initially, then it will have name, also null initially, then description, also null initially, and then we have image URL, also null initially, and then we have price. And we can now add this data here. We can create some kind of Vue model. It will be category ID. And it will make it required. And it will be Vue model equal to name, Vue model equal to description, and it will be Vue model equal to image URL, and it will be Vue model equal to price. So once we have this data, we will call the API to save it. So let's see the API to save the product. So This is to get the direct, so this is for the saving the data. So you have to pass category ID, description, image URL, name and price. And because it's a new product, we don't need to pass the ID here. So we have all the data here. So let's make a new object so that when you get the data, we'll save it. So here we can create a method add product, and you can pass category ID will be use dot category ID. So we have to make it an object. Const new product will be category ID, as you can see here. Then we have a description, and then we have name, this dot name. Then we have image URL, this dot image URL, and price. And when you we'll have, when you click the submit button, we can call a function, can trigger this function. So on click, add product, and then we can call, what is the error we're getting? Okay, it's fine, we'll use it. We'll call Axios dot post so we have to pass the base URL here. We'll get it from the prop. So you can also see we are passing it here in the app.vue. So we'll get it in the product. Sorry, add product. So let's close other files for now. And let's import Axios. This dot base URL, and you have to plus product and add, and you have to pass this new product and then result. We can move to the product page after this, and we can show a message that the product has been successfully added. So we can move to this dot router dot push, name equal to admin product, and we can do a sweet alert. We can show a sweet alert that text will be product added, and we can show icon as success, and if you get an error, we can console log the error. We're not using the rest, so you can just delete it, and you have to import the swal. So it is, let's try it. You can select a new thing like fashion man, test fashion for YouTube. Let's keep the same description for now, and let's get a, we can copy this image. And you can paste it here, and price, let's make it 345, something like that. We can give something good name, Tommy this, and you can copy the name here. And let's try to add the product. Also open the console here. If there's an error, we can check it out. And we can see that our product is added. We got a success response, and we also got a true response here. So let's refresh the page and see if we see the product or not. People are adding so many products here. Yeah, so you can see that the new product is added here, which is really amazing. You can also do the edit thing, but I will skip the edit the products and categories for all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So we have covered how the admin panel. So now you can know how to add products, add categories, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So in the next video we'll make the home page. We'll cover the categories, like showing the home page, and if you click the home page you can see all the products of this category. And then if you go to a product, you can add the product in the cart, and you can see the cart is increasing. You can see all the carts. So we will cover these parts in the next tutorial. So in this tutorial you learn how to work with Vue model, how to handle with the form, how to do some remote API call. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial and you learned something from it. And if you like the video, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I'll see you guys on the next tutorial. Bye for now.